ready to light it up tonight.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
The wait is finally over. Opening night. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And that game against the Wizards, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey. group on the floor. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Takes the 13-footer, gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Krejci. Rebound, Brooklyn. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
A shot by Wilson, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Bufkin. Here's Niang. LeVert with the wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. LeVert's got 5 now.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Johnson, the pass to Melton. Now, here's MP. Back to Melton, or the 3, connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He comes. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Reza Shea is out there with George Niang. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. Three-pointer. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Melton.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Bring it up for MP, a 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And here's LeVert. He's got 5. Down low. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
MP against LeVert. MP, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Melton against LeVert. Shoots over Melton. No good from 18. Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. So both teams making some changes here. For Atlanta, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 14 points for the game.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Young against MP. And he gets the bucket. He's got 16.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Karis LeVert. Then for the Nets, Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Thomas gets a wide open look, and the 3-ball is good. Thomas got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Young, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
MP kicks to Russell. Paxton a screen on Young. No one covering.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The 3-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Russell against Young. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Nets trailed by 4. Here's MP. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. With some arc. Young, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
MP outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Had the space there, but it's offline. To the paint. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Russell with it. He's got 5. Pass to MP. Back to Russell. MP deciding where to go with it. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well,
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty even. He's checked in, and it's LeVert in for Trae Young. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Nets. MP comes in for Russell. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. MP out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Pass to Melton. Claxton sets the screen for Melton. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Johnson. Here's Niang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Sharp's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Nets trail by 9. The rebound by Niang. Hawks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
MP passes to Johnson. Capella with it, now defended by MP. Three-pointer, LeVert. Johnson with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. MP outside. From deep. From another city. A separate zip code. Whoa, MP. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
LeVert the pass to Krejci. Goes up to the stripe. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 6. MP right side. Pass to Sharp. A 3 from MP. Rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Johnson, the pass to LeVert. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 7 points for Caris LeVert.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Caris LeVert. Hands out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Matthews in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's LeVert. With the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Pass to Wilson. And here's Melton. On the wing, MP. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
LeVert against MP. Yep, it counts. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And a wide open look for MP. Off target with his 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
MP stuffs it in off the drive.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's checked in for Brooklyn.
See if you can get something going out there, okay?
Now Johnson. MP outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 19 points.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
And stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Nets. Shots good by Williams.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaching the defense.
And so Young nails them both.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 22 points for him. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Here's the floater. And the rejection by MP. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From downtown. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And it's good for 2.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight and trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And a deep 3 from Young. Johnson with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. 8-point game. Williams kicks to Thomas. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
To the inside. The 3 from MP. Rebound, Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 8. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett